of boxing. Few fighters can match the raw talent and skill of Errol Spence Jr.
That's what he wanted to do. He will drop Sean Porter.
Spence Jr. has captured multiple world titles and earned the respect of boxing fans around the globe.
Careful to Spence, but now Spence going to work, and he drops Bundu. My goodness, Bundu is done, and this one is over.
Errol is a beast.
Now we look at when Errol Spence Jr. dominated his opponents.
Bitch, watch your mouth. Watch. Bitch, stay in your place.
After rising through the ranks, Errol was given an opportunity of a lifetime when he faced Kell Brook in his first world title shot.
This is my time, and I believe, the team believe, that we're going to take that title away from him. We believe that he's not boxed anyone at my level. I'm absolutely 110% ready for this, mentally and physically. As you can see the shape of me, I can't wait for this Saturday night.
Thousands in attendance and the millions around the world who wish they could be here. Let's get ready to rumble!
The first of what is scheduled for 12 rounds for Kell Brook's IBF welterweight championship.
Brooks started strong, using his jab to keep Spence Jr. at bay and landing some solid punches in the early rounds. However, Spence Jr. remained patient and continued to apply pressure, eventually breaking down Brooks' defense and landing some hard shots.
Both corners get once they get the surgery, usually they won't bother you.
Underneath the sweeping left. Looking to lead with that right hand. Mixing up with attack now is the next round of the fight for Errol Spence Jr. Working the bodies for concern for his corner. Eating off.
In the 10th round, Spence Jr. landed a series of devastating punches that forced Brook to take a knee, and the fight was eventually stopped in the 11th round.
These body shots hurt now.
Jabs and hits all Errol Spence. One-way traffic here. Down goes Kell Brook. Sweeping left hand, backing Brook off. It is all Errol Spence Jr. Kell Brook trying to defend valiantly, but he's eating one in a very tough fight against Errol Spence with a minute 25 left in the 10th. Fantastic round 10. Now on our unofficial scorecard, Steve Barrett has it dead even. We begin the championship rounds for Kell Brook's IBF welterweight title.
That youthful energy, that energy of a young phenom who hasn't never been a world champion yet, but is
Fraction is run over the board. Errol Spence making a mess of Kell Brook's left arm here. And this fight is over. Errol Spence Jr. has done it. The truth hurts. Saturday night in Sheffield. Becomes IBF welterweight champion, and he does it in impressive fashion now.
Still undefeated, Errol, the Truth Spence Jr.
Do you believe this is the start of a long reign at the top of the welterweight division?
Definitely. The goal is to unify the titles. You know, I want to fight Keith Thurman next. You know, Manny Pacquiao next. I want to fight the champions, unify the division, become the undisputed welterweight champion of the world.
We came to get it lit. We came to get it lit. We ain't gonna turn it down.
Determined to cement his status as the top dog in the competitive welterweight division, Errol Spence Jr. set his sights on a high-stakes showdown with Showtime Sean Porter, the reigning WBC World Welterweight Champion.
Sean Porter putting it all on the line, and boy, they are throwing leather punches and punches.
Their unification bout was one of the most eagerly anticipated fights of the year and took place on September 28, 2019 at the iconic Staples Center in Los Angeles.
Tonight on Saturday, September 28th here at Staples Center, Errol Spence Jr. taking on Showtime Sean Porter.
I'm going to take care of him September 28th. Now I'm going to hopefully be going after Manny Pacquiao. Simple as that.
Y'all already know what time it is. It's man down. And we're going to do that September 28th. Make sure you tune in. Make sure you order it. I am going to knock you out, though.
That's not how you supposed to.
I am going to knock you out, though.
You sure?
I promise you that.
I promise you. Come get it.
You know I'm coming.
Come
you know
get
I'm
it.
coming. I'm better than you, talent-wise, skill-wise. And I know I got more doubt than you. And you're going to find out.
Spence unbeaten, 25-0 quarter and 32-1. Away we go.
This bout was a thrilling display of both fighters' courage and determination as they traded punches in close quarters throughout the match.
And they're very effective with the punches.
Caught him with the left, it's Spence. Yeah, Sean Porter is winging his punches. Good counter by Porter.
In the early rounds, Porter came out strong, unleashing a barrage of punches that at times overwhelmed Spence Jr. However, Spence Jr. quickly adjusted his strategy, targeting Porter's body and slowly gaining an edge.
Pivot, turn. That's what Kenny Porter just yelled out to his left. Oh, Spence caught Porter with a right. Oh! Porter coming right back. Whoever didn't tune into this. Oh, good body shot by Errol.
With his score still close in the 11th round, Spence Jr. seized the opportunity and landed a devastating left hook to Porter's chin, sending him to the canvas for the first and only knockdown of the fight. Although Porter quickly got up on his feet, the knockdown proved to be the deciding factor, and Spence Jr. emerged victorious in a hard-fought battle.
Careful, Sean's got to be careful. He'll run into another one like that, and he may not get up. Porter has landed.
Errol Spence wants to get his hands up. Porter tied him up for a second. Porter's fighting all the way to the wire.
We'll show another big right by.
He is now the WBC and the IBF welterweight unified champion of the world, Errol Spence Jr.
I'm announcing that this will be your next opponent.
He's the top dog, and I want the top spot. So I'm here to tell Errol Spence, I want you next, baby. Let's get it on.
Look, right, look. Gotta step over there, right there, right there, right there.
On December 5th, 2020, Errol Spence Jr. took on Danny Swift Garcia in a highly anticipated welterweight title fight. Spence had not fought in over a year due to a near-fatal car accident.
Street. In that car was Errol Spence Jr. He's the boxing champion from DeSoto.
That's the first thing. How are you feeling? How is your health? How is your face? How's everything?
Everything's been good. Like everybody know, I've been a horrible car accident, but I'm feeling good. I spent a lot of time with my family, my friends, and my little girls, and just, enjoying the time with them while I've been off from boxing.
Garcia gained notoriety in 2012, with his prior accomplishments aligned with those of his opponent on December 5th, having defeated esteemed fighters such as Eric Morales, Zab Judah, Bali Malignaggi, and Amir Khan.
Oh my! Just a brilliant shot. Knocks Morales through the ropes. That's it, just like that.
Great exchange, and down goes Judah. Right hand through the guard.
At the end of that exchange, another chopping right hand, and it is over.
Down goes Pat.
In his game, people can write what they want to write, they can say what they want to say, but at the end of the day, you have to fight. I'm here because I can fight. Errol Spence is not the truth, he's a lie.
Welterweight championship of the world, Danny Garcia says, I believe I can hurt him. The first round, vitally important to see the effects of that car crash on Errol Spence and the strategy of Danny Garcia. We're underway, round number one.
In the early rounds, Errol Spence Jr. used his superior footwork and hand speed to keep Danny Garcia at bay, peppering him with jabs and combinations. Garcia tried to counterpunch, but Spence's constant pressure made it difficult for him to get into a rhythm.
Put some real hurt on him.
Beautiful as well. I mean, he's such a complete boxer. But there's a hard
thing. I got Spence ahead.
Exactly, and he looks like just a nice left hand right there. He looks
on Garcia in the early rounds. And again, he has such a high boxing IQ. He worked with Spence. And you see that
he's doing what he normally does, which is block and counter, slip and counter. He just landed a nice uppercut hook out of that corner before he... Spence is really...
For his opponent as the rounds go on, and he just doesn't change a bit. It's a beautiful look right there at AT&T Stadium.
You go back out there, you got 6 minutes left.
They were blocked, and you know, Errol Spence is doing the right thing, keeping his hands up. It's always given ahead of time.
Oh, good right hook by Spence.
Spence coming, and this is their thing.
You don't know.
This was an impressive performance by Spence, who showed that he had fully recovered from the car accident that had put his career in jeopardy the previous year.
Gives a hug to a game challenger and the tough former champion, but Errol Spence is indeed back. He says, I am the best welterweight in the world, hands down, and he proved that here again tonight.
Yeah, we came to get a game on. We the elite, my team stays strong.
On April 26, 2022, Errol Spence put on an impressive performance on Showtime, challenging the brave 2008 Olympic bronze medalist Cuban boxer Yordenis Ugas. Ugas had just come off one of the biggest career wins to date when he defeated Manny Pacquiao in an all-out war.
Good hard right hand by Ugas.
Yordenis Ugas.
So on Saturday night, when the fight takes place, how do you see the fight going down?
Of course I'm gonna win, but I'm going for the knockout, definitely.
You're going for the knockout?
Oh, definitely, yeah.
Spence fighting his 4th consecutive championship-level fighter and his 6th in his last 7 fights. He doesn't want tune-ups. He wants to fight the best. And Ugas, he's facing his 2nd consecutive southpaw opponent after upsetting Manny Pacquiao. He's 6-1 against lefties with 3 knockouts. The bell at round 1 of the 12th welterweight unification fight in history for Errol Spence. He's involved in his...
Ugas' size and skill appeared to confound Spence early on.
Chance to land an uppercut.
Well, very interesting that you said
his 3rd round.
Come back with anything, so Spence has to keep that volume.
first time using a nutritional.
Yes.
Yep.
Left uppercut, right left in the 5th.
You know, Ugas is fighting. He is now at a pivotal point.
Round here. Wow. The ebb and flow of 2 of the best.
The Cuban Olympic bronze medalist hurt Spence with a right uppercut and a right hand that had Spence falling back into the ropes and sending his mouthpiece flying in the 6th. Spence of DeSoto, Texas, stormed back to beat Ugas repeatedly to the body and eye. By the 10th round, Ugas' right eye was completely shut.
That are bothering Yordenis Ugas. The crowd erupting here at AT&T Stadium. Spence continues to work, but the right, but Spence going back to the body. And Errol Spence Jr. showing explicitly why he is able in a venue this size. He is putting on a show. But for how much longer with this guy? He's slowing his legs after he's target practice right now for Spence. A tenuous position at this moment as Spence just down the middle, and he continues.
By clinching the victory, Spence claimed 3 championship belts and appeared to be in his best form yet.
How much more the corner, the referee is going to allow for Yordenis Ugas to absorb. Errol Spence Jr. just not only closed the eye, he indeed is one of the best boxers on planet Earth.
Everybody know who I want next. I want Terrence Crawford next. Like I said, I'm gonna get these straps and I'm gonna go over there and take his shit too. Get man down, strap season, I know what time it is, baby. Terrence, I'm coming for that motherfucking belt.